Bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. They want a nigga quiet, mute my maneuvers, but I ride like I got group pies for Uber. Rhymes hard like they've been viewed by Medusa. 9 milli Luger, 17 in the Ruger. Only need a few to sit up in your medulla. Obligata for the regatta, niggas wildin', they win every dollar. They riding by black Impalas, let the semi holler. A showstopper, been the proper since the teeny bopper. But now I'm growing them off Patron, a premium, a vodka. I put extensions on the Glock, modify the chopper. The war heavy, war ready, and that's working mama. No marijuana, say I got the loudest silence on it. When I'm up on it, ain't no rapper do it like I do it. A lot of spitties and writers, but when they heat's on, none of them can get to the fire around with me. And I had a nigga spin like a tire, down the D, and I'm still dope as a piper. Every bar burn hard like a spoon with a lighter. Fuel to igniter, I'm winning, coming through with the title because U.P. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me.
I ain't had to die to meet the devil. Angels fell and landed in the ghetto. The earth was given to the hands of devils, and we seen the rise of the devil. We fell for the lies of the devil. When we got high was the devil. I looked into the eyes of the devil. I ain't had to die to meet the devil.
I remember I was only 13 when I met the demon. Gave me a deuce and a bundle of cocaine. Told me to sell to my people, make sure you keep them fiending. If any try to shoot you, make sure that you leave them leaking. He said,
I'ma hold you down when problems pop up.
how you got me moving this dope? Want me in lockup? He said,
Don't you want the Benz vertical with the top cut?
Yeah.
Stop bitching, get in that kitchen, let it rock up. Bitches love the dope boy, especially when it's pop up. I know you know
who
Ron.
the plug from by the block up?
I'll tell you a little secret, make sure that you keep your mouth shut. Ron
you
got
know
a
where
Lexus,
life
dripping Philly
is
and
at.
Texas. Drifted up Bahamas, just got a whip for his mama. He fucking up in commas, be honest, he seeing decent dope.
I hear you, but I just seen Ron about a week ago. In fact, he ain't looking too good. His knees is kind of slow. I asked him why the struggle. He got stuck up for his bundle, but them 6 hollow tips in his legs what made him crumble.
At least he got the house and mama is living
Goddamn.
good.
Said the
Well,
feds
this
took
white
it all.
man,
He
they-
right
they-
back in the hood.
Yeah,
I said, you
they
try to
don't
play me. You
still
gave
be
us crack in the
right.
80s. Made us abort our babies and making hoes out our
Man.
ladies. I know you got me gravy, but Satan, you
Making
must be
money.
crazy. It's
Black
gonna
man.
take more than them cars wanna amaze me. I seen
Piss
niggas
test
shoot
the
for the
shit out.
stars, but being lazy. Never get their head at the
Black man,
clouds, so
they
you
don't
don't
tell
face
them.
me.
I
Make sure
guarantee
you ain't
you
on
gon'
that
regret it.
drug.
Remember I said it.
No, you
You
can
ain't
dead
gonna be
it.
You
working
saying
nowhere.
I can't win?
No, devil, nice try. So until we
Time to
meet
get
again.
I ain't had to die to meet the devil. Angels fell and landed in the ghetto. The earth was given to the hands of devils, and we seen the rise of the devil. We fell for the lies of the devil.
Deliver from Amazon.
When we
I
got
hit
high
that,
was the devil.
I hit that devil mailbox. It went like this.
I ain't had to die to meet the devil. I ain't religious or superstitious.
I hit the devil
We be getting
mailbox.
fucked and put to the side like a
Standing up
mistress.
straight.
Police patrolling why? Because
I hit
prison
that
became a
motherfucker like
business.
that.
They murder on the laws and they start talking about
Shit out.
forgiveness. We think that it's alright because we got public assistance. If this ain't hell, dog, what is this? Where was all lives mattered when they killed Osama? There was no peace talk like the Dalai Lama. Bush dropping
Away
bombs
from
saying he gon' bring the drama. They got justice, man, they
The
even
devil
caught the
ran out
Boston
there.
bomber.
Hey,
But when we
hey,
ride, they send the military in armor. When we
Pointed
fight
that
oppression,
shit to
then
my
our people
boss,
die a
man.
martyr.
Shit,
The
that
reap
shit
what
out,
you
man.
sow,
I'm
some
gonna
people
like
call
that.
it karma. When Christ return, y'all gon' get this harvest like a farmer.
Hey,
Don't tell me
just
don't bring up the
in the
past
ice,
no more. They still
nothing
trying to settle the
cloud,
score with
ice
the side of
this
Chicago.
thick.
I changed my life and I'm just trying to live life right. But at night I look behind me and see flashing lights. patting me down. You got nothing that's poking me right. I don't smoke or push pills, I gave up my
fired
fight.
like
So Mr.
motherfuckers,
Officer,
like,
why you wanna take
anything
my
in that
life?
shit.
And your honor, why you gave a homeboy's
been
life?
fired.
I've been wondering why you shot a homeboy twice. Pussy with a gun screaming
been
out that he got
fired.
a knife. He came from Habibi's spot, it was chicken and rice. Shit's trife, I'm just giving visuals like Skype. Ask Trayvon, Mike Brown, the Cock Girlie, Eric Garner, Sean Bell, Philando, Olden, Sterling, Jaquan McDonald. The white man is so devilish. Ask Hammurabi, he'll tell you who the devil is. The white man is so devilish. Ask Hammurabi, he'll tell you who the devil is. I ain't have to die to meet the devil. Angels fell and landed in the ghetto. The earth was given to the hands of devils. And we seen the rise of the
St.
devil.
Louis.
We fell for the lies of the devil.
Finna.
When we got
yeah.
high was the devil.
Shit.
I looked into the eyes of the devil.
Oh
I
man.
ain't have to die to meet the devil.
I'm
I
saying
ain't have to die to meet the devil. Angels fell and landed in the ghetto.
Way
The
low.
earth was given to the hands of devils. And we seen the rise of the devil. I pray for the demise of the devil. Lord knows I despise every devil. I looked into the eyes of the devil and said, I pray you die every devil.
All right, Shalom Israel. We are the ISUPK. Started out of 1 West 125th Street in Harlem, New York, under Commanding General Yohana. And tonight's law class, we're going over the laws that the Most High gave Moses. He gave Moses more than 10 commandments. All right, for some odd reason, the Christian church only saw 10, and then they don't even want to do those 10 things.
Right.
So when the Christian church teaches that God sent Christ to die for you, he only died for 10 things that you could not do. Right? That's what the scripture said, that we could not keep the law, right? So he sent Christ to teach us and show us how, and to die for our sins. And you mean to tell me it was just 10 simple things that you couldn't, you do 10 things in a day, every day, more than 10 sometimes.
Right.
You understand? And you can't do 10 things? Like, you are really sad if you cannot. But we all know that the Christian church is nothing more than a bunch of hypocrites, a bunch of liars, a bunch of homos and sissies and lesbos and drug heads and all kinds of sinners, filled with sinners. Right? But that's okay. We're going to go ahead and continue doing what the ISUPK has been doing since 1969, and thus teaching our people the absolute truth. All right? So go to, before we get started, if you got any questions in the room, raise your hand, say Salaki. If we got any on the conference line, take your phone off of mute and say Salaki or excuse me. And if you're on the Facebook, type them in, bear with me, we'll get you your questions. We will get to you. Be patient with me. All right. See something here. Type this in real quick. Come on with it, a bond. Give me Exodus 20 and verse 1. So start there.
Exodus chapter 20, verse 1. And God spake all these words, saying, I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. Thou shalt have no other gods before me.
Okay, so here's one right here. All right, first you got to remember that the Most High brought us out of the land of Egypt. In record history, there's only one people that were slaves in Egypt. Right? This ain't talking about you went to visit Egypt and then you left. You understand? You went on a plane, or what the white man is doing with the with slavery in America, how he's turning around and trying to change it up, saying that we migrated here. First we went from being forced to be here. Now we was migrating here looking for a job.
Right.
Like, come on. You understand? So first, remember that the Most High brought us out of the house of bondage. You understand? To where we were slaves in Egypt. Okay? Keep going. Oh, and then it says, thou shalt have no other gods before him. Now, first off, there's only one God. Right? All the others are made up. Okay? They're not alive. They don't do anything. What's that one? Buddha? Buddha just sits in... I've seen him. Did I see him in Gaslight? I've seen him in some beauty salons, some barbershops. I've seen some in some Chinese restaurants. Where's I seen Buddha? I think they had one at that little club on Delmore. You know what I'm talking about? That little club up there. I think, I'm not sure. I don't want to, because I can't remember. But anyway, I've seen Buddha sitting in the corner with his fat ass hands out. You understand that he does nothing but this right here. That's all Buddha's big ass do is sit here like this, and you put money in his hands. You understand? That's what I've seen Buddha do. Okay, Buddha's so goddamn big he can't get his fat ass up and bless you no way. You understand? Like, stop it. Buddha is not real. It's a made up God, false God. You understand? This is why the Most High said, don't even make none. You understand? Don't make up no God. You don't even have to. You understand? We have a living power. That's what the word God means. Right? He is the only living God. And you'll take your living God for a fat statue. You understand? With his hands stuck out, begging for money. And then you put it in there. I remember the one beauty salon I seen it in. Boy, they was loading them fat ass hands up. What they call it, grease in his palms. It was grease in his palms. Yeah. I seen a whole bunch of green in his hands in that place. You understand? But guess what? Buddha ain't did nothing for nobody. Okay. Who else they got? What other god they got? Shit. What's that? Not Shiva. Shiva, right? Shiva. What that thing do but have 8 arms? You got 8 arms? God. 8 arms, 8 legs. You understand? What do it do? You understand? Every time I see it on the picture, that's how it is. All 8 of his arms. Is it a woman? Shiva a woman, right? Or a man, woman?
Yeah,
a trainer?
Man, woman.
Yeah, okay, training. I get it. You understand? That's all I seen was them 8 arms like this and them 8 legs spread out, doing nothing for nobody. Okay, but the other nations of people, those are their gods, and guess what? It worked for them. It worked for them, but it's not going to work for you, Israel. It don't work for blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. It don't work, and it never will. Serving another god, who is that? Allah. The Muslims, the Arabs, God, it worked for the Arabs, boy. That blow you up. You understand? The Arabs will blow you to smithereens. Okay, so guess what? It worked for them. But get you blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians, it don't work for you. It worked for Farrakhan. It worked for Elijah Muhammad, right? It worked for the big dogs. You understand? But it ain't working for nobody else. I remember we went to Philly, right? And this was my first Passover. We went to Philly. We turned around and was finna go get something to eat. Me, a couple other troopers. And we had walked to a restaurant that wasn't too far from the barracks, right? And it was like a whole it kind of reminded me like Cherokee, Obama. They got stores everywhere, businesses everywhere. You know what I'm saying? In Chicago, they had Mexican restaurants. They had chicken joints, Chinese places, all kind of stuff, right? Whole little block, and they had the Muslim temple, right? They were there too. They were actually right across the street from the chicken place we went to, and they was selling crack out of the Muslim temple or whatever they want to call it. You understand? What they call it? Mosque? The mosque. They were selling dope right out the mosque. I'm sitting there as we waiting on our food. We watching the fiends go in and out of the goddamn Muslim temple. The brothers that was Muslims up there was selling dope. You understand? Every Muslim that I've met here is on drugs. Here in St. Louis, you understand? I got an uncle that's on. Well, I don't know if he's still on it or not. You understand? But when last time I talked to him, he was a Muslim, and guess what he used to do? He used to do drugs. You understand? Like, religion just is not gonna fix blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. It's not gonna fix our situations.
Right.
Any God that you serve of the other nations of people, it's not gonna work for you. Trying to be a Muslim, I mean, the brother made some fire bean pies, and bean pies is pretty good about the bean pie and the squash pies too. He turned around, he turned around and made bean pies and squash pie. And when he brought it to me, you know what I'm saying? He brought me and my old dude. He brought him a whole stack of them. He said, "Man, you gotta try these, man. These good." And I'm sitting there, I'm like, "Squat?" I'm like, first you hit me with the bean pie. You know what I'm saying? It took me a minute to get with that. But then now squash, I didn't see it coming. But it was actually good. You understand? It tastes like sweet potato pie. But needless to say, my uncle is out there on drugs the entire time he's claiming to be a Muslim. You understand? Everybody else that I've seen, you understand? It was a Muslim party that, not actually like a party, just like like a little cookout. Same thing. Getting high. Everybody there that was Muslim was getting high at the time. I'm a kid witnessing this. You understand? I'm witnessing the Muslims get high. Same with the Christians. They get high. They do drugs. They do fentanyl. The ISPK prophesied more than once, saying you're going to die from fentanyl. And look at the deaths. We got kids dying from it. You understand? You got old heads dying from it. They're lacing everything with fentanyl. And I can't wait until this Sunday on the radio show. We're going to bring out the total predicted deaths by the year 2029. It's ridiculous. You understand? But if you're getting high, you're going to die from fentanyl. You're going to get a fentanyl. Because remember when they was what was that stuff? Rat poison in the bar they was putting in the crack a while back. What else was they putting in them things? It was something else. It was rat poison.
Meth.
Who?
Meth.
What else? Yeah, they was lacing the drugs with a lot of stuff. And if you are using drugs, you're going to die from fentanyl. You're going to. It's going to be in your crack or in your whatever it is that you like to smoke, weed or whatever other drug you like. You're going to have fentanyl lacing and you're going to die. It's going to stop your heart immediately. All right? Keep going, Abon.
Kind of Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. Thou shalt not.
Stop right there. Now, when it says, "Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above," right? So that would be those little angel things that everybody like to make. You understand? The ones they put on top of their Christmas trees. The ones that they sell in the store. Do Dollar Tree sell them things? Huh? Dollar Tree got the little baby angels in the Dollar Tree. What else they got? And then so all that is in the earth beneath, right? So that would be what? That would be like the animals, right? So like a cow, pig, dog, cat, right? Then it says all that is in the water under the earth. So that means it's like fish, you understand, all manner of fish, octopus, even alligators, because they live in the water. So when it says, "Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image," what is a graven image? Who knows what a graven image is?
Salaki.
Go ahead.
Image you worship.
Absolutely. It's an image you worship. So it's not wrong to have, say, a picture of some animals. You know what I'm saying? Lions, like, right? You know what I'm saying? Like some of the schools. A lot of the schools, brothers got lions in the schools, right? Doesn't mean that you can't have that. What else they have in the I've seen some elephant decorations, right? Them brass, remember them brass elephants that turned around that everybody was hip. You know, that was back in the day though. That was a long time ago. I don't know what, you know what I'm saying? It's all abstract art now, so they ain't using elephants and things like that no more. Go ahead. What is it there? You sure? Did you hold it down? One second, huh?
It died. I turned it on.
Oh, okay. What? Let me get the other one.
So, like, I was gonna say, some people still are using elephants because of the sororities and stuff like that, and they do go to the extreme by being obsessed with the animals.
What sorority use
Delta.
elephants?
Red and white deltas.
Do they? And they elephants is red and white.
No, they.
Oh, you just said that's their colors, red and white.
Yeah, some of them do be obsessed to the point that they gonna decorate, you know, and they
Uh-huh.
and then they'll write on whatever, you know, whatever their little symbols be to rep, you know, Delta.
Yeah.
The elephants, they have little pins that go in their shirts that you know what I'm saying, Delta on the elephant as a grave and things like that.
Yeah. That's ridiculous. You know, like team mascots.
Right.
Like who? I mean, you know, the Bulls, right? The Chicago Bulls. I like the Bulls. You know, wrong with having a Bulls coat. You know what I'm saying? Bulls hat, Bulls skull cap. But I don't worship. You understand the bull? You understand? Like what's it? The Ravens. Okay, we don't worship the raven. All right, the graven image is an image that you worship. All right, keep going, Abon.
Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them. For I, the Lord thy God, am a jealous God.
He's a what?
Jealous God.
And he has every right to be so. Okay. So like plug it up real quick. Use what's the name for me? Charge that back up for me. Yeah, come on. He has every right to be. You understand? Just imagine if you have children, you are their father, right? And you are taking care of them, you're looking out for them, you're raising them, you're loving them. You understand? You're putting them through school. Can't wait to buy them their first car when they're 16 and go to college and all of this good stuff. And then they turn around and say that the mailman is such a great father. Don't even think about nothing that you've ever done. Don't even look at it. Don't even think about it. Disobey you and every damn thing else. But all to say that the mailman is such a great father to his kids. You understand? That would make you mad. Okay? And with the Most High, he's a jealous power. You cannot serve another God. That makes him jealous. Right? He is the creator of all the living. Every damn thing alive, it's alive because of the Most High. All right? And you cannot worship and serve other gods and bow down to any of those graven images.
That's right.
All right? Go ahead, Abon. Can you read?
Visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children until the third and fourth generation of them that hate me.
Okay, so break that down for me, somebody. Visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me. What does that mean? Somebody break that down.
Salaki.
Go ahead.
Would it be that your children will inherit the wrath of the Lord?
Not so much. You almost, sir. Okay. I'm not reading it. Visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children. What is iniquity?
Salaki.
Go ahead.
Sin.
Sin. Iniquity is sin. So, and who would the fathers be? Who are the fathers? Take a shot at it. I see you right there. Come on, take a shot at it. Visiting the iniquity of the Go ahead.
Would it be those that broke the law in the scriptures before?
In the who before?
In the scriptures before those that broke the law?
No. Okay, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me. Fathers and children. Who's the fathers? Go try it again. Who are the fathers? It's real simple. I almost gave it away. I said fathers and children.
Salakia, was it the slaves?
No. We all slaves. We're still slaves now. It's the parents. That's who it is. The fathers is the parents. Visiting the iniquity of the parents upon the children. Right? So it says visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children. What does that mean? It kind of think. I'm about to give it away if I say that. Try not to give you the answer. Think. Okay, how would the Most High visit the sins of the parents upon the children? How would that take place? Like think about it. And think real. Remember the Bible is not like some fairy tale. This is reality. You are think realistically when you are reading the scriptures. All right. So realistically, when it says visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children, what does that mean? Visiting the iniquity. Anybody know it?
Salakia.
Go ahead.
Meaning their offsprings are going to suffer?
Yes, but you gotta be more on point with what this is saying. They are going to suffer. That's true. I'll try it again. If not, I give you the answer. I'm gonna do like General Hyman for time's sake. But for time's sake, I give you the answer. Okay, the sins that you commit, your children are going to end up committing them. And when I was saying think realistically, you ever heard anybody say the fruit don't fall too far from the tree? You are your parents. You understand? Your children are going to do the things that they saw you do, like on the 5 heartbeats, right? What did Eddie Kane daddy tell her when he walked up to him? Come from a big show, he was high, drunk, and he walked up on stage and walked on his mom and his daddy.
So like he said, I wasn't nothing, so you ain't gonna be nothing.
And he said, you ain't gonna be shit, cause I ain't shit. That's what he said. That's what he told him. You understand? And that is true. You understand? If your kids see you getting high, what you think they gonna do? And why would the children, if the children see their mother being a whore, especially the daughters, right? What are the daughters gonna do? So, if they see the parents being alcoholics and weed smokers and hookah smokers, and you understand, they find out you at the strip club making it rain. If they see you picking up prostitutes on the corners, because they find out, kids end up knowing what you do. I don't know why people think these kids are dumb, but they find out. You understand? They know they know every man that you taking into that bedroom ain't your cousin. Do they still say that? Huh? They do? Damn. I thought they was something old. They still say this your cousin. And then they bringing several different men in the home. That's terrible, man. That's terrible. And then you wonder why our children are so traumatized, let alone the things that they're going through by your nasty ass boyfriend and the fathers just molesting their daughters, and you understand, stuff like that. But then damn, they gotta deal with you too. They gotta deal with a predator, and then they gotta deal with a sick father or sick mother. And then we wonder why our children are turning out the way that they're turning out. The Lord said that the iniquity of the fathers is going to visit the children up into the 3rd and 4th generation of them that hate him. What does it mean to hate the Most High? What does it mean? How do you show the Most High you hate him?
Salaki.
Go ahead.
You break the laws, statutes, and commandments.
Nice and loud in the mic, Warrior.
You break the laws, statutes, and commandments.
Absolutely. That's how you show the Most High that you hate him. Okay? So how would you show that you love him? Read the next verse.
Verse 6. Showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me and keep my commandments.
Okay, so that's the opposite of hate. Right? It says showing mercy. And this is what you want. You want mercy from the Lord. Right? That's what you want. You want the Most High to look at you and give you some mercy. Instead of giving the order and say, okay, well, I've had enough of them getting high. You understand? I've had enough of them hoeing around. I've had enough of them, doing whatever evil they're doing, selling drugs and, saying all kinds of evil. I've had enough of it. And then the Most High turns around and give the angels the order, and then you put to death. All right. You was gonna say something? You want the second thing?
Sir, so it was a precept. As is the mother, so is the daughter.
Yeah, that's an excellent. Give her that. Yeah, that's an excellent precept. Matter of fact, pull that, Bob. That's an excellent precept. You are correct. I don't know why people. I'm gonna tell y'all something. This is something that happened to me when I was a kid. I remember, how old was I? My daddy said something similar to Eddie Kane's father, right? He said something similar to me when I was about 7 6 years old, scared the hell out of me. Turned around, my daddy came in. I don't think he was. I can't remember if he was drunk or anything, or you know what I'm saying, at that time. But he came and told me. He said, sat me down. He said, "Son, let me tell you something. Fruit don't fall from the tree."
That's right.
And I did not understand that at 6 years old. And boy, he scared the hell out of me with that. It took me years to figure out what that meant. You understand? And when he said that, well, I was scared. Like, I'm like, what in the hell did my daddy just mean by that? You know what I mean? And he had me scared for a long time until I figured out what that meant. He was saying the same thing that Eddie Kane said to his, you understand, his son, but just in a different way. You understand? And thanks be to the Most High for commanding Johanna, holding down this truth and raising up righteous men and damn women in this truth. You understand? To where brothers and sisters can change their life. You don't have to be like Eddie Kane, you understand, and his father. You understand? You ain't got to be like your own father. You can come in ISUPK and guess what? You can get a father, right? One that will teach you properly. One that will love you like a son or a daughter. You understand? Should be loved. Okay? One that will love you like a father. Not turn around and, be a crackhead, because it's unlawful for blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians to be crackheads. So in the ISUPK, we don't smoke. You understand? It is a sin to smoke. Okay? Now, you want to get off the smoke. You understand? Then you definitely come here. Come in here. Whatever it is, if you was a whore, right? If you was a whore, guess what? You come in here and get some rest from all that whore. Get that box of rest. That thing been going since it was 16. God damn. You understand? Give it a rest. Let it shrink. It damn hole about this big. Let it shrink up a little bit. Give it that 6 months and then another 6 months. You understand? Give it time to shrink. Damn. Come on with that precept, boy.
Ezekiel chapter 16, verse 44. Behold, everyone that uses proverbs shall use this proverb against thee, saying, as is the mother, so is her daughter.
So is her daughter. Good night. There it is. You understand? Excellent precept. But there's no way around it. You understand? There's no way around it when you're in the world. Now, you can turn around and come into the truth, and you could be like you're a new father or you're a new mother. Not that one that you got in the world that has all of these damn mental. I did not know. You understand? Until I came into the truth, the rate of damn dysfunction. Well, I mean, I knew it, but I didn't know. You understand? Because I was in the world too. You understand? But the damn mental disorders, all of the dysfunction in the homes with our kids, with our fathers, our mothers, our brothers and sisters, cousins. God damn. And the whole time, everybody in the family going to church on Sunday. Everybody is dysfunctional as hell, filled with drugs and whoredom and mental issues and everything, but going to church on Sunday to praise Jesus. You understand about? Damn. That's terrible. And thanks be to the Most High, there is a way around that. Now, you stay in the world, you're going to be just like that filthy mother of yours. You'll be her just like her. There's no way around it. No way around it. Even if you don't eat hoe as much as she does, you understand? You're still going to turn around and be just that. Those sins is going to visit you as well. And this is why we have to serve the Lord. You have to. Because if you really love your children, that's black people's favorite line. They love their kids. That's all the black woman. My kids, my kids, my kids, my kids. They still. I saw the old post about who get the plate first, the man or the chick? It's still out there. You see the two? It's still going on. Boy, these sisters is not letting that rest. They are saying, "Oh no, my kids come first, gonna eat first," and then it's real simple. I don't understand, like, why can't everyone sit down as a family and eat? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you turn around. This is what I've seen and what I do in my house, right? You turn around, you got countertops everywhere, got tables everywhere, right? You just put all the plates on the table, how many kids, how many people in the house, and then you start putting all the food on. You know what I'm saying? You start with the chicken wing. You know, everybody know I love chicken right about. I love some chicken wings. You can start with the chicken, putting everybody pieces on their plate. Then you can put their sides on their plate. Then you can turn around and take the man, by him being the head of the household, yeah, give him his plate first. But it's not like we're saying that the man gets to eat and then turn around and everybody has to watch him finish his plate, and then you get up and you go eat. Why not we all sit down and eat together? You understand? It's real simple, but in the black woman's mind, it's, oh no, my kids come first. They gonna get their plate first. You understand? Those kids are not going to die. They're hungry. You understand? You finna feed them all. Your husband's hungry too. You're hungry as well. Make everybody's plate. Sit your man plate down. The scripture says a wife is supposed to reverence her husband. What's that in Ephesians, right? In Ephesians, she's supposed to reverence her husband. That means have a deep respect for that man. Most sisters do not deeply respect their husbands. They've taken after the white man. The black man has become nothing but a dog in the black woman's eyes. He's a deadbeat in the black woman's eyes. What else is he? You understand? He just ain't worth a damn. He ain't got no job. He's just, the black man is just worthless to the black woman. You understand? And we still got that fight going on in the households. You know, when black families are supposed to be together. And even on the topic of all of the things going wrong in our homes, is more reason why there's supposed to be a man in it. Look at what our women are doing, right? I was just watching. Y'all know I be watching my shows, right? Y'all know I be watching Paternity Court, Divorce Court, Judge Mathis. You understand? I turned around and watched an episode of Paternity Court, and the sister and her mother was going in on the brother, dogging this man out. You understand? Talking about how he ain't this because he don't think the baby his and this and that, and he full of shit and he ain't no good and this that. Oh, it was going in on him. They went in on this brother all the way to the results came out. You understand? And she asked him, like, why don't you believe that the child is yours? She said, you were having sex with her, right? You did have sex with her, right? Unprotected? She said, yes. Right? So he said, but, yeah, I know, she was sleeping with all these other men. You understand? He said it was several different guys I know. You understand? That hit that. Okay? So, in his mind, it's like, you know, and I just don't get it. Like, when a whore is going to understand that it's nothing good about you? Like, nobody likes you. Nobody really desires a whore to be with. You know, they just want that one thing, and then they're done with you. You understand? Now, if our men knew the truth, they wouldn't be sleeping with whores either. Right. You understand? Because that's against the law. That's how you get diseases, right? That's how you get AIDS. And does anybody even care about that anymore? Does anybody even care about AIDS and STDs now? Like, because St. Louis, St. Louis. St. Louis is the STD capital, right? And it's been that way for 3 years? I think the last 3 years, St. Louis has been the STD capital. Look at what happened to our kids right down the street at Normandy. There was an outbreak of AIDS. 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18-year-old children and young adults. Over, what was it, 150 of them? Over 150 of them passing A's around the class. It went from passing notes. Remember that about? We went from back in the day. It was passing notes. You understand? I remember I did that one time. A girl sent the "I like you" thing to me, and I sent it back. You know what I'm saying? It got passed to me, and I told her, "Yeah, I like you too." I passed it back. You understand? I think it had the check mark on check. You like me or something, whatever. How it go? I can't remember, but it was something, whatever it was. She liked me. Do you like me too? Something like that. Check yes, no, and I passed it back. But now they passing aids to one another. Like, that's ridiculous, man. Over 150 students in one school in one small city. Passing. Go ahead, man.
That's half the damn school.
Come on. Yeah. God. That's about half the student body. Absolutely. You know? Passing all sleep with not being taught any damn thing. You understand? Look at how our young men are out here being criminals at the rate that they are. Committing crimes, doing the things that they doing. Because there is no man in the home. Black women got to get off of that, talking about they don't need no man. Yes, the hell you do. Look at what you are doing. Look at what you are doing to your children. Look at what you are doing to yourself. And the Lord just said it. The iniquity of the fathers is going to visit the children up into the third and fourth generation. The Lord will destroy that whole family. He will destroy you and your kids, like what's been happening in every black, Hispanic, and Native Indian household. Our kids are destroyed. If you got 3 kids, 4 kids, 5 kids, 10 of them, the Lord will destroy them all, right along with you. You understand? All because you're a sinner and you're going to pass those sins down. And what? Give me some of those sins that a lot of our people pass down, that iniquity. Give me some of the iniquity that we pass down to our children.
Salakia.
Good.
Homosexuality.
Yeah. It's a lot of parents, especially these lesbians. They adopting babies. You understand? Some of them have kids. A lot of them. I don't know why people think lesbians don't have sex with men. They do. You understand? A lot of them got their own kids. You know. I've seen some where they talking about some we raising our baby. I mean, they didn't totally. The father is nothing. You understand? The father can't even come see the kids. But the lesbian, the one that's the hard one, the one that's mad, is now taking the father's damn place. Go ahead, come on.
Salakia, somebody I grew up in grade school with. It used to be her mom used to always talk about Poppy this and Poppy that, and now that we older and her daughter I went to school with got a granddaughter. Now she is a lesbian, and the granddaughter got to watch, her grandma be homosexual.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We are destroying our children and don't even realize them.
Damn right we are. We're
destroying them, and we don't even realize it. It's always somebody else. I've heard. I got a little cousin, and I remember one time he called me, and he was talking about his mother. Him and his mother got into it. And he, she hurt his feelings, right? Because he's on, I know he on pills, but with some Percocets and all that. I think he do that. I think he on heroin. I think he's on that too. You understand? I know he smokes weed. What else? I think there's something else in there too, right? And she had hurt his feelings, okay? And he said, she told him, I don't know where you got this from. using these drugs like this, smoking weed, popping Percocets, and buttons and heroin, all this stuff. Where did you get this from? He said, now I don't know if he told her this, but he said it to me. He said, shit, you? You know what I'm saying? Right. That's what he said, you know. But now his whole childhood, he watched her get high. You understand? And I believe once he became an adult, she stopped. But, I mean, the damage was done. You understand? The damage was done. Just because your drug of choice was crack, and his is heroin and perk and weed and, you know, whatever else he's on, he got it from you. He said this. You understand? He said out his own mouth. He said, "She, you." That's what he was saying talking to me. But like I said, I don't know if he actually told his mama this. But he was right. He was absolutely right. That's where he got it from. You understand? This is where our daughters are getting this. You understand? Being great whores from. This is where our sons are getting this from. You understand? To be criminals. You understand? And do all the manner of evil. You understand? Like the song say, you get it from your mama's. Who sang that? Was it the who? Juvenile. Yeah, he got that from the scripture that you pulled. You understand? the scripture, the precept that you pulled. You understand? She get it from her mama. You understand? She's crazy like her mama. She's a toxic like her mama. All of that. You understand? All right. Now let's where we at now, man? Oh, ensuring mercy unto thousands of them that love me and keep my commandments. That's what love is. 1 John, what's that? 5:3. You understand? For this is the love of God. Get that, get that precept for me. You understand? Like a lot of Christians in the church teach that love is, loving God is just, you talking, you running your mouth. Because they say it all day, every day. You know, as soon as you talk to them about it, they just love the Lord so much. You understand? Oh, God is everything. You know, they listen to God more than they listen to anybody else ever. Right? But when it comes down to it, you go off of those laws, statutes, and commandments, and oh no, we ain't got to do them no more. You understand? For some odd reason, God is your father, and your father took away his rules for you also that you could be comfortable in your sin. That don't make sense.
Right.
You understand? He sent his son to die for you so that you could still smoke weed, so that you could continue to be a homosexual and a lesbian, so that you could continue to sell drugs. What would be the point of him sending his son if that's the case? Just let you do what you're going to do and do nothing about it. You understand? Like, but that just, it doesn't even make sense at all. And guess why? The reason it does not make sense is because that's not in the Bible. God did not send Christ to die so that you can continue breaking his laws. He sent Christ so that you would stop. You understand? Christ taught us how to fight those lusts, whatever type of lust it is, whether it's being a homo, being a lesbian, eating certain animals that are unlawful, like pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster. Being greedy for money or excess, whatever it is. You understand? Whatever lust that you have, you understand? Christ taught you how to beat that. And you can come in here and learn under God's true prophets, which is the ISUPK.
That's right.
You can learn how to fight those lusts. You understand? You got somebody that'll turn around and be like Ice-T was on New Jack City when Pookie wanted to get his life together.
Right.
Ice-T sat right there in the bed with that brother while he was shaking and withdrawing from them drugs. You understand? So he could get it together. That's how the ISUPK is. We'll be right there with you. Suffering. Scripture says to mourn with, be with a brother that will mourn with thee. And I'm paraphrasing. You understand? You going through something, man, guess what? We going through it with you. You understand? You in need of something, guess what? We got that for you. We will help you out. You understand? You come to your brothers and you get the help that you need. All right? All right, give me that precept, Papa.
1 John chapter 5, verse 3. For this is the love of God.
This is the love of God. This is what it means to love God. You understand? If you love God and God loves you, here it is right here. Keep reading.
That we keep his commandments.
That we keep his commandments. Right? That's what Exodus 20 and verse 6 said. You understand? Keep his commandments. That's what the love of God is, in case you forgot. It's in the Old Testament, and guess what? It's in the New Testament. Nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. Loving God is not talking and running your mouth or singing a song. They good for that. They got all the songs to sing about it, about how they love God and they love Jesus and just love every damn thing and everybody. But it's mighty funny how those pastors don't have any love for the children that they molest in their church. Those pastors don't have any love for the men's wives that they sleep with and those brothers. You understand? They don't have any love for those men. You understand? And say, yeah, this is my brother. Maybe I should not sleep with his wife. You understand? Maybe I should not do that. You know, but for some odd reason, that's something good to the pastor. They get off on that. You know, me, I couldn't get off knowing that you belong to another man. You understand? Just looking at you and trying to lay with you, it just, I couldn't get off on that. You understand? Because that is a sin. But those preachers, they don't have no love about you. They ain't got no love for their members. Because they'll turn around and molest you and sleep with you in a heartbeat.
Right.
It was a sister that came to class, and she was saying that the church, before she had left the church, the different encounters that she had, different things she encountered being in the church. And the sister said that her car had broke down. And one of the deacons, one of the deacons had told her, he said, hey, I'm a mechanic. I can fix that for you. And he said, okay. He said, is it drivable? He said, yeah, it is. He said, okay, well, bring it by my house such and such day. Say Saturday, whatever day it was. He said, I'll take care of that for you. So she was like, oh, cool. She really thinking the deacon is about to hook her up. She turned around and said that the man said, oh, before we get started, here, come on up here with me real quick. And then she followed him into his house. Then he had like a, stairs. He said, come on up here. I'm upstairs. He went in the house before the sister. And she said she go in the room with a man there. He didn't pull off all of his clothes. Talking about some, come give me some of that. You understand? Like, come on, bro. Like that's lame. Number one, you understand? That is extremely lame. It is sick and perverted. Like, I mean, come on. You just invite the woman over to fix her vehicle, and then you're just gonna take off all of your clothes, and just like almost in the sense of like force her to have sex with you. You want your car fixed? You understand? That's kind of like what he was doing.
Kind.
And that's disgusting. She said she ran up out. I was glad the sister didn't do that. You understand? Because there's so many sisters, man. You know what? People know that black women have no protection. They know that they don't have a man at home. They know they don't have a father at home. They know their mothers didn't teach them anything. Right? And they know that they'll sleep with whoever for drugs. They know they'll sleep with whoever to get their car fixed or get a bill paid or for that 40. They know this. So this is why they do the things that they do. In the ISUPK, you are still, so even if you're in the world, I look at you like you are a sister. You understand? And I would not turn around and try to have sex with you to fix your car. You understand? I'm definitely going to pull no slick mess like this pastor. Just turn around and run up in the room and take off all your clothes. You understand? Tell her, come give me some of that. Like, that's ridiculous, man. You understand? I mean, run the game on her. Talk sweet to her. They like that. You understand? Macaroni Tony on her. Not, I don't even know this guy was a real mechanic after that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't even know if the deacon was a real mechanic after that. He might have just lied to her so he can get her in his place. You understand? And told that sister that. But they don't have any love for any of our people. But they talk it every day of the damn week. You understand? All right, go back to Exodus. Give me verse 7.
Exodus chapter 20, verse 7. Thou shalt not take the name of the Lord thy God in vain.
Mm-hmm.
For the Lord will not hold him guiltless that taketh his name in vain.
Mm-hmm. Keep going.
Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy.
Mm-hmm.
6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work. But the 7th day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. In it thou shalt not do any work.
Mm-hmm. Okay, now, the Christians and the fake Israelites say that this means you're not supposed to cook, clean, do anything on the Sabbath day. All right? I had some. I remember I used to hear General Hyman say all the time that all of the fake Israelites call him for counsel. And guess what? When I became an officer, my phone started ringing, and guess what? They would call me as well. I would get some of them phone calls periodically. Maybe the general used to send them my way or something. I don't know. But it turned around and had a sister down in Kansas City. Matter of fact, it was two sisters. It was two sisters called, and they was like, hey, we was listening to some classes, and we heard you say that you can cook, and you can clean, and you can, watch TV, go to the movies, do whatever you want to do on the Sabbath day. Of course, yes, that's true. And she said, well, can you explain this to my husband? He said, because my house is getting a little nasty. He said, because the kids is making messes everywhere, and he won't let me clean it up. And then when we get into the council with the sisters and they husbands, it was true. Your brother was saying, "Oh, you ain't supposed to cook. That's work." I was like, "Brother, the last time I checked, cooking is cooking. It ain't work, And if that was true, that would be like harsh for the Most High to turn around and tell you that you can work 6 days. You work hard 6 days out the week. What's that song? That old song, you work hard for your money. You understand? Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, don't nobody work harder for no money than us.
That's right.
You understand? And they turn around and say that on the Sabbath day, now I cannot just make myself a good meal. You know what I mean? Because that's work. I was like, come on, man. But nevertheless, the brothers, so they weren't coming off it. But the sisters, they was like, man, please listen. You know what I'm saying? Understand? Because they was doing that, what's that, prep day? Oh, Friday, yeah, they prep everything on Friday. You understand? And then, like sandwiches and chips and, you know what I'm saying, pasta, anything cold. You understand? What you say?
Hard rice.
You say hard rice?
Hard rice.
What you mean hard rice?
They pre-make their salad on, Friday before sundown. They serve you cold rice on the Saturday. Cold, hard rice.
Cold, hard. Oh, you said hard for me cold. Oh, okay. I was going to say hard rice. What? Okay. Yeah, man, that's ridiculous. Me, you gonna make me something good to eat on the Sabbath. You understand? Or I'm taking you to council. I'm just playing. God, okay, good. Just kidding. I ain't taking you to council over no food. We ain't got them issues in the school. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got them issues in the school. to where nobody's going to counsel over no food about it. Hey, brothers is getting fed up in here, sisters as well. Okay, but yeah, that's what they claim that you cannot do. You cannot force a person to work on the Sabbath. You understand? The Sabbath is your day of rest for you to do what you want to do on that day. Chill, relax, watch a movie. You know what I'm saying? Go to the movies. You understand? Whatever. Just chill out. It's your day off. Right? Ain't that what we usually do all day though? We chill. You understand? We chill. All right? So, but, you know what I'm saying? They don't understand the scriptures, so they believe that, kindling a fire means turning on your stove. So, I've seen fake Israelites where they turn around and use a crock pot. But guess what? It takes fire to start up that goddamn crock pot, that electrical crock pot. You understand? Like, I don't understand what they don't understand. So if kindling fire meant, you actually lighting a fire, that means your stove, whether it's gas or electric, you shouldn't be using it. Your vehicle, you understand? You shouldn't be starting it. Okay? Your electricity, you should not be using it, because guess what? It takes a spark to turn on the lights. Yes, that's why you have electrical fires in houses, because there is fire running through those lines. You understand? And it take us. Come on with it, bro.
So if you using the crock pot instead of the stove, you trying to find a way to break the law regardless.
Oh, okay. What they doing is they are starting a religion. Right. You understand? By teaching, like for instance with the pants. Like women can't wear pants. They starting a whole religion off of something that's not even true. Now, if you don't want to wear pants because, and it's for women. If you don't want to wear pants because that's just not your style, you don't want to wear them, you like wearing dresses and skirts more, that's fine. But don't go and say it's in the Bible that a woman can't wear pants. That's where you're lying at. You're lying, and you're going to start a whole religion off of women not wearing pants. I seen it in the gym about a sister and a fake Israelite, but they had the fringes on the bottom of the shirt, and the sister had on a shawl, like a, you know what I'm saying, and she had the fringes and the border blue around the bottom of her shawl, and she had on a skirt, and she had on leggings working out, looking ridiculous as all get out. Like, how can you work out in a skirt or a dress? You understand? You can't move around much in a damn dress, But the sister still had on pants under the damn dress, and see, that just goes to show you that you have to come into the truth. If you want to be in the truth, actually get in it and know it. And then you can follow it, and you'll know that there are clothes that you can work out in. You understand? It doesn't have to be a damn dress. You understand? With pants under the dress. That's stupid. That's how stupid you look when you follow these different religions. Okay? What else? What else do they make up? You can't cook on the Sabbath. That's a religion. You understand? They're starting a whole other religion, a whole false doctrine with that. It's not in the Bible that you cannot cook on the Sabbath and clean on the Sabbath. If that's what you want to do, is clean up your house, go ahead. You're just cleaning up the crib. Nobody's forcing you. Now, if you, for a living, right? Say you clean houses, right? and they say, hey, I need you. I know it's the Sabbath, but you need to come over here and clean up my house. My kids messed it up yesterday, and now you need to get over here and clean it today. You cannot force them to come to work. Your house just gonna be that. You ain't gonna clean it up yourself, because this is my day off. You understand?
Right.
This is my day to rest. So you know what I'm doing? I'm cleaning up my own house. Since I got to clean up yours all week, guess what? I'm cleaning up my own right now. I'm chilling. You understand? I remember back in the day, the sisters, they still be putting on that music, don't they? Put that good music on.
Right.
And be cleaning away. Come in, boy, house smell good as could be. You understand? Who started that? Putting that Fabuloso in them pots. That boiling like the what's them damn things called? I can't think of the name of it. But they kind of cook it and let the odor just float through the whole house. Boy, it be smelling good.
Right.
You understand? They put it in a little pot, let it sit there and cook, boil, and before you know it, you can smell it through the whole crib. You know what I mean? So, like I said, that's just sisters. They clean up their house. It's not work. Nobody's forcing them. This isn't their job telling them that they must clean up their house. This is them wanting to clean up their crib. They're off. They got time. You understand? So now they're cleaning up the crib. Then after that, you know they putting something good on that stove. They putting something good on top of the stove and in the stove. You understand? They frying, they baking, they sauteing, you understand, whatever they doing. They getting it in their kitchen for dinner. You understand? And it's not unlawful. So you can't go around and say what's in the Bible when it's not there. That's a lie. And you're going to start a whole false doctrine and a whole religion of women not wearing pants, and, you know, you can't cook on the Sabbath, and, you know, all kinds of mess. I had somebody tell me one time, you can't, chicken is unlawful. You know, so
Right.
they was trying it, boy. They just anything not to serve the Most High. You understand? They claim the cacao is the chicken. No, it's not. When you look the bird up, it don't even look like a chicken. Totally different damn bird. You understand? Now, if the Most High said not to eat chicken, guess what we would be doing in the ISUPK? We would not be eating chicken.
That's right.
Give a damn how good it is. You understand? If it was a law against it, the ISUPK would not be eating it. But it's not. Bible says where there is no law, there is no sin. And thank God there is no law against chicken about it. You understand? Because good night. I would need plenty of counsel to get off of that. But most definitely, we would serve the Lord. I don't give a damn what I like. You understand? It's what the Most High said. And that's what goes. All right. Go ahead. Keep reading, bro.
Nor thy son, nor thy daughter,
Mm-hmm.
thy manservant, nor thy maidservant, nor thy cattle, nor thy stranger that is within thy gates. For in 6 days the Lord made heaven and earth,
Mm-hmm.
the sea, and all that is in them,
Mm-hmm.
and rested the 7th day. Wherefore the Lord blessed the Sabbath day and hallowed it.
Okay, so there it is. The Most High created heaven and earth, the sea and all in them. You understand? He created everything, and then he blessed that 7th day. He took a rest, and guess what? He turned around and gave us one. So every damn 6 days on the 7th day, you get a rest, right? You get to rest. Black folks be so enthused about the white man's one Labor Day that he give you off.
Right.
You understand? When the Most High then gave you one every week, but you can't wait to fire up the grill. You know they putting pork on them, about. They got pork on them grills too. Okay, you turn around and cannot wait to serve Esau on that Labor Day of his. When the Most High gave you a damn Labor Day every 7 days. The 7th day is your day for you to rest, just like what he did. All right, keep going.
Honor thy father and thy mother, that thy days may be long upon the land which the Lord God giveth thee.
Okay, so honor thy father and thy mother. Now, I know people get this confused. I know they, because I've heard it back in the day, I've heard this term used, but then of course I came into the truth and I learned what that actually means. And what does it mean to honor thy father and thy mother?
Salakia.
Go ahead, Warrior.
To look after them in their old age.
Damn right. Now, and give me a precept. You know where it's at? It's you know where it's at? Okay, we got a couple of them. Give me Proverbs 23 and 22. We can go there.
Proverbs chapter 23, verse 22. Hearken unto thy father that begot thee, and despise not thy mother when she is old.
Okay, and then now go to Ecclesiasticus 3 and 12. Okay, now as a child, of course you're supposed to obey your parents, and this is the way that I've heard the scripture in the world is that, oh, you better listen to your mom and your dad. You understand? That's how they have presented that. But this is to honor thy father and thy mother is talking about when your parents get old, don't despise them. You honor them. You understand? You take care of them. You treat them right. You understand? Because guess what? When you were a baby, when you couldn't change your pampers, when you couldn't feed yourself, you understand? Now, guess what? It's going to be some come a day and a time to where you might have to do that for your father or your mother, right? You may have to change their pamper. You may have to feed them. You don't do the airplane. I ain't seen nobody do the open up. You know what I'm saying? About they take it and be playing with the baby. The baby be sitting there laughing and giggling, open up their mouth and take the spoon and eat the food. You understand? Don't be playing with your daddy like that. He need to eat. You understand? Give it to him, feed him. You understand? But I've seen people take care of folks when they get old and they cannot necessarily feed themselves for whatever, the reason, whatever ailment they have. You understand? What's that one with the shakes? The Parkinson's, I think, where they shake.
Alzheimer's.
I think it's Parkinson's, ain't it? Huh?
The Alzheimer's.
That too, where they forget. Yeah, they forget. They don't even know who you are. Yes, I've seen that. I've seen people where they just sit there like, where am I? Like, who are you? What are you doing? And the people they are struggling to take care of them. You understand? Right. The person is so out of whack. They don't know who you are. They don't even know to eat. They don't, they had to force them, to eat. So they wouldn't die from, from starvation. The shake, I think that's what it is, Parkinson's. I've seen some people that shake so bad they cannot feed themselves. So somebody had to feed them. When your father, your mother gets that old, or if they just get weak and can't do it, they may not even have, say Parkinson's or Alzheimer's. They say who are old timers. You understand? They may not have that, but they just maybe weak, and you just might have to feed them and take care of them. Right, so when your father and your mother gets old, don't despise them. Give me that next precept, brother.
Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verse 12. My son, help thy father in his age, and grieve him not as long as he liveth.
Don't grieve your father as long as he liveth. You understand? Was that it?
On that one.
On that, okay, kind. You understand? Don't wait till he get old to turn around and try to get him back for not buying you stuff that you thought you should have. You understand? He didn't buy you a video game, so now you gonna turn around and do like what they do in these nursing homes, be beating on the old people. You understand? Robbing them for their money. That I don't understand that about. Somebody else need to have a hand on these people's cash, cause that happens everywhere. Don't it about? To where they turn around and start taking it. They rob the people for their money. I have seen that happen and heard about that happening on more than one occasion in more than one damn senior living and retirement homes and nursing homes and all of that. I've heard about that happening in a lot of different places. Okay, so when your father and your mother gets old, you're gonna honor them. You're gonna take care of them. You're gonna look after them. Right? Keep going. Oh, matter of fact, jump back to Exodus. I'll read a few more.
Kind. Thou shalt not kill.
Thou shalt not kill. Now that in Hebrew, that's murder. Okay. It's Parkinson's. Okay. Parkinson's. I thought it. What I say it was?
I said Alzheimer's. You said
I don't know. Parkinson's disease. Okay, that's when they shake like crazy. Okay, no sweat. We got it. Okay, I'm checking to see if we got any questions. Okay, no questions. Go ahead, bro. So, murder, right? Thou shalt not murder. Okay, you're not supposed to murder innocent people. Okay, say for instance, if someone was to attack you, and you have to defend yourself in whatever type of way because you're being attacked, this person ends up dying as a result of them attacking you. That would be what the white man even calls a just killing, right? This person got killed and is justified because they attacked you. You defended yourself. What else they call it? Stand your ground. You had to stand your ground, right? Somebody violated your space, right, and tried to harm you in whatever type of way. You had to defend yourself, and as a result, this person died. So that right there would not be the same as murder. Okay? It's not the same thing. Murder is where you just senselessly, for whatever reason, you just going around killing people. All right? That, you know what I'm saying? Thou shalt not murder innocent people for no damn reason. Go ahead.
You heard of the new law they trying to pass in Missouri?
What is it?
It's the 666 law.
What's that?
It's a law to where they're basically going to try to justify. It's their own version of the stand your ground law. But it's going to be aimed at, you already know, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. It's going to be justified
you already know that.
for killing us. And it's called the 666 law.
Good night. I'm about to look that up.
Yes, sir.
I'm about to look that up. The 666 law.
In Missouri only.
Good night. The last state to free the slaves.
Kind.
You understand? It's the 666 law. They're definitely, if that's what you're saying it is, it's going to be a justification for them murdering us.
Yes, sir.
To say, hey, I had to stand my ground. You know, I thought he had a gun. You understand? I feared for my life. You know, when most black people don't even pull that. You understand? It's not that we was just so scared of white people. You understand? Like, I mean, look at the conditions that we have grown up in. Like, who's scared of a gun? You understand? Who is scared of a pistol? You understand? When we're growing up in homes where children are being molested by their fathers and their mother's boyfriends, you think a gun scares them? Hell no. That's the least of they goddamn worries is a gun. You know? Look at where we grew up at, about right here on Union and Page and Kings Highway. You understand? This is where we are from, Adelaide. You understand? All types of things. This the law. Ooh, good night. Missouri prosecutors say proposed self-defense bill from GOP state lawmaker would make murder legal. The white man, he is the devil. Send me that. Send me that story. Good night. I mean the article. God damn, gonna make murder illegal. But claim that they are the children of God. They claim that they follow what's in the Bible. They Christians, right? They Christians. I thought Christians were supposed to follow the Bible. We just read the law where you're not supposed to murder. But now they're going to pass a law in Missouri to where it's going to make murder legal. And this is what the state had to say about it. This is what the professionals, the senators, judges, and the prosecutors and everybody else involved. This is what they had to say about it. You understand? They're going to make murder. This is what the Christians had to say, because damn near all of them is Christian. You understand? Damn near every politician is a Christian. Okay? Go ahead. Keep reading, brother.
Thou shalt not commit adultery.
Thou shalt not commit adultery. And what is adultery? Give me Leviticus 20. Matter of fact, yeah, for time's sake, give me Leviticus 20 and 10. Leviticus 20 and 10.
Leviticus chapter 20, verse 10. And the man that committeth adultery with another man's wife.
Stop right there. The man that committeth adultery with another man's wife. That's what adultery is. It's not a man having more than one woman, having a wife, and then he has another wife. You understand? He has 2 wives, 3 wives, 4 wives. That's not adultery. Adultery, according to the Bible, is when a man sleeps with another man's wife, or when a woman sleeps with another man when she already has one. Keep going.
Even he that committeth adultery with his neighbor's wife.
Okay, somewhat now. This doesn't mean the person that live on your block. You understand? This is a brother. Neighbor means brother, right? So if you was to go anywhere in the world and you see a brother and you sleep with his wife, that's adultery, right? Not just somebody to stay on your street. You understand? Good.
The adulterer and adulteress shall surely be put to death.
They shall surely be put to death. Okay, jump back to Exodus. Give me the next one.
Verse 15. Thou shalt not steal.
Thou shalt not steal. Okay? The Lord hates thieves. Do not steal. Okay? Commander Johanna has a solution to all of the theft that goes on in the ISUPK. First off, stop stealing. It's against the law. Then 2, guess what? If you need something, guess what? We are here for each other. You can come and get what you need from your brothers. You understand? You need a gas money or something. You ain't got to go rob and steal and hit a lick to get it. You understand? You don't have to do that. All right? The Lord is against you stealing. I remember a brother came to class once, and he asked me, he said, man, can you steal from white people? Oh, hell no. We went over the laws about stealing, and after that, I ain't see him no more. You know what I'm saying? The brother probably in his mind, you know, well, I can't do it to black people, but what about white people? The Lord don't want you stealing from them either. The Lord don't want you to be a thief, period. He said, thou shalt not steal, not from anyone in particular. Right? Thou shalt not steal, period. Keep going.
Thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor.
Okay, so telling a story, lying on, you understand, your neighbor, right? Your brother, saying that, you know, say for instance, you say you saw him do something when you know you didn't. No, don't bear false witness, claiming that you witnessed something. Oh yeah, it was him that, you know, said that went in that liquor store and stole all them 40 ounces. Don't lie and say that you saw him do that, knowing that you didn't. Right? I give you for instance, at the gym the other day, I turned around, the manager left his damn car running, and somebody hopped off in it. You understand? And guess what? Stole it. Now I couldn't turn around and say that he was black or white, because guess what? I didn't see it. I just saw it at the end when the car was speeding off, and then the managers come running out the damn Planet Fitness. You understand? Talking about, hey, stop. You understand? I knew it was stolen then, but I could not give witness to say who took what because I didn't see it. Now, if I turned around and said, who, you know, oh yeah, that was the dude that worked at, you know, Home Depot. He the one that stole it. I would be lying on him. I'd be bearing false witness because I did not actually see that. But I did see it speeding off. That I did see. All right, go ahead, Bon, keep reading.
Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's house.
Mm-hmm.
Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife,
Mm-hmm.
nor his manservant,
Mm-hmm.
nor his maidservant, nor his ox, nor his ass, nor anything that is thy neighbor's.
Mm-hmm. Okay, now what does it mean to covet? The word covet. Covet means, just for time's sake, covet means to desire something so bad that belongs to someone else. You understand? You want what this person had. There's nothing wrong with, say, for instance, if somebody got a Cadillac and you got a Cadillac and you see, this brother put some 22s on his Cadillac, you like, damn, that's nice. You understand? So what it say in the hood about? That's tight. That's hooked up, or whatever, right? Nothing wrong with you saying, damn, I'm finna put some tools on mine. I put some shoes, or they call them shoes up. Right. I'm finna put some shoes on my feet, right? There's nothing wrong with that. You can put some shoes, but don't just want his so bad the way you trying to figure out his work schedule and take him when you know what I'm saying? You trying to cover him, or you wanna, you know what I'm saying? You want his so bad the way you, how much you pay for them? I give you $2,000. You know what I'm saying? You want those so bad when you could just go buy those same, they got the same rims for sale all day long. You understand? You can go and get the same rims for your lack too. You understand? But don't just desire something that belongs to him so bad, right? Like his wife. Don't Miss Parker. She needs some young meat. You understand? That's Mr. Parker's wife. Do not covet his wife. Do not desire to have her so bad to where you gonna step to her. You understand? And Mr. Parker come home talking about something. Man, we was just praying. Baby. You understand?
Right.
Don't let that happen. Right? And anything else that he owns, okay? Nothing else that your brother owns shall you covet it and desire to have it so damn bad. You understand? When you could just go get it too. And with that, I pass the class over to Priest and Officer Aban Azar.
ISUPK security announcements. We are the ISUPK. Started out at 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes to the school, they're off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6 months period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. Numbers 18:21, Malachi 3:8 through 10, means tenth in the Hebrew. Ma'ashra, 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you. Give to the treasury department or teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for priests, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocations, the Feast of Purim. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black, boots, shirt, pants, headband, and scarf. Shalom, Israel.